Welcome everyone to Late Night Reiki. Hi, Chris. Hello. Hello. So welcome to Late Night Reiki. Just gonna hang out for a little bit. If you would like to receive the energy healing, you just have to be open to receive. You can say I accept. You can just acknowledge it's something that you would like to experience. As long as you give your consent in some way, we work with consent. So we're just gonna hang out for a little bit. Enjoy some good vibes. Bonjour, hello. I'm in the west coast of Canada. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Salome. Oui. Thank you. Hey, Anchorage, very cool. Sana yore yuturu suto yore katari ni tiri ni kinara shinomoto sumomoto. So we're doing Reiki healing tonight. Reiki is energy healing. I'm channeling source energy, spiritual consciousness energy, if we may, to help balance our energy, to help us let go of things that no longer serve us, to help us let go of those energies that no longer serve us. Hello, Georgia. Oh, look at that. I was thinking about you earlier, Jonathan. Happy birthday. I don't do readings like that, love. That is up to you. Happiness is a choice. You get to choose whether or not you're happy or not. Because all of that is perspective. I'm just enjoying myself. Yes, please, DJ. When did I go in? I just started. Thank you. DJ, c'est quoi la question? Reiki does not have to be in person. So Reiki is energy healing. Energy is everywhere. So energy is not bound by time and space. The way we understand space and the way that we understand time is kind of a human construct that is just helping us be able to understand the world around us, but it's not exactly how time and space works. So Reiki works at a higher vibrational. We talk about different planes, right? Different dimensions of existence. So even though you're not physically in the same space as I am, because the intention of Reiki kind of acts on a higher plane in a different kind of dimensional sphere, it is not bound by the rules of 3D time. So how Reiki connects to your energy and my energy and everyone's energy is through intention, is through thought. Okay. Think kind of like a telephone. You may not see if you're using a cell phone, right? One person has one cell phone, somebody else has another cell phone. And because there is a shared signal between those two cell phones, you're able to have a conversation even though there is no wire connecting them, even though they're not in the same physical space. It's kind of the same with Reiki. By virtue of me making the intention that I'm sending the Reiki and you being in the same energetic space accepting the Reiki, it creates that connection between our two people so that the Reiki can be received by you and sent by me. If that makes a little bit, you know, in terms of trying to visualize it a little bit better. Yeah, 5D. 5D or higher. Oh, hi, Adam. Reiki vibrates at a very high frequency. So, you know, it connects to energies that are, you know, quite elevated. Yeah. It's just a different way of conceptualizing it, especially for those of us who are kind of new to the concept of energy healing. It's a way that I really like to understand it, because if you think about it, when we're using phones, we don't see the signal that we're sending, but we're still communicating with each other, even though we're not in the same room. So Reiki kind of works in the same way, where we're sending an energetic signal and it's being received by our bodies. Oh, no, not at all. I love questions. In Forrest Gump terms, I've never watched Forrest Gump, so I don't know how to explain it that way. Hi, James. So many people are into what? Into Reiki? You're welcome, Amanda. So I'm going to answer a couple of questions here. So many people are into Reiki and you'd like to learn why. Well, Reiki provides healing, and so it's hard to kind of explain that, right? Because it's just something that people will be drawn to. Reiki is incredibly soothing, it's incredibly therapeutic, and it's incredibly healing. And so when people do experience Reiki, they often do get a shift in a way and get a different perspective, and it aligns with them in a way that maybe other modalities didn't. It's not for everyone. Nothing is always going to be for everyone, right? But you know, it's not really a trend. It's very much a healing practice, just like massage therapy is a healing practice, acupuncture is a healing practice, acupressure is a healing practice, right? These types of therapies also work with the energy of the body in the sense that they work with energy points and meridians. Okay. Reiki works similarly, however, it's using kind of the more subtle aspects of energy without touching the body, without touching the physical body. It's tuning into aura clairs, it's tuning into kind of subtle memories and traumas and all that kind of stuff, emotions that may be stored or repressed. And so it can be very deeply healing for somebody, and in a way that other therapies haven't been. And that's why people are drawn to it, because it's kind of an all-encompassing thing. And it's very soothing, right? And it can provide healing of deeper issues that maybe more physical therapies don't. Oh, I'm glad, Candy. That's lovely. That's too bad, DJ. So, what was your question? You had a Reiki session in person. There were people that had your hands on you and others didn't. So it's because, honestly, when I've done sessions on people, I've rarely physically touched them. I've always had a little bit of a buffer. And it's just because it's what we are called to do, right? Sometimes we can feel the resistance. We will know where's the right distance to send the energy. It's kind of intuitively guided, and so sometimes physical touch is required. Usually it's not. Usually it's really kind of doing the healing from kind of an auric layer inwards. And that's how we work when we're doing distance Reiki, right? Generally, when I'm doing an in-person session with someone, I'm doing Reiki for a one-on-one, I connect to that person's energy and I'm able to kind of visualize their energy within my own so that I can heal them. And so I use very much my mind and the way that I perceive and kind of the way that I feel. Like my five senses are involved in sending the energy, even though they're not physically there for me to touch them. Almost kind of by using a proxy. Hi, Denny. Oh, thank you, Ems Worldly. Hi, Alicia. Oh, that's lovely. So is that Usui Reiki that you practice? I learned the basics of Usui Reiki and then followed with Holy Fire Reiki. Ems Worldly, they probably do, but I don't recommend it. Hablo poquito español. Poquito, poquito. I explain it this way because I am an over-rationalizer as well. So I understand. What's the difference between modalities? I mean, they're different. It's kind of hard to explain that, right? They're just subtly different frequencies of energy. I work with the Holy Fire and Karuna Reiki, so they have different symbols. They channel different energies. Quantum, I don't know very much about quantum Reiki, but I imagine it works with Reiki kind of within a quantum field kind of aspect. Hi, Elvis. How long does it take to learn Reiki? Honestly, it's a lifelong journey. To be placed in the energy of Reiki doesn't take very long, but you have to integrate it every day. I believe it, Missy. The classes are usually 8 hours long, and then there's an integration period that you have to spend integrating the energy. Hi, Felicity. Hi, Ruda. Hi, Tyson. Welcome back. Yeah, Reiki is really helpful. I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm magical. Love that. I've never been to a spiritual retreat, no. Hi, David. Hi, Liz. Tana iri inaroso, tori iyo turushu, tori ni tiri fatari ni kinyeta no tori iyo turusu, tori te fatari tiri kurushu no tanari sana. Natiani sana, tono kurishu, tori ta moana, tari isu no eteri ni kinyetiri sana kurushu, tori mo tanas. Aweni ni sumu. Hi. So what is involved in the session? Honestly, you get to lie down. You get to lie down and close your eyes or not and just experience what you experience. It's usually a Zoom session because I do most of my healing sessions by Zoom. So before I start the session, I will ground myself, cleanse the space, make an intention, protect the space. Then I'll tune into your energy and notice what it is that I notice that needs to be addressed. And then the Reiki energy just guides me in the healing. Sometimes I speak light language when I do the Reiki, not always. And then at the end of the session, I will ground your energy, I'll seal the energy off and cleanse the space again. And then we have a bit of a chit chat as to what was noticed. No, good. Don't worry, Jonathan, I'm always here. Yeah, it's fine to ask how much a session costs. So, a 30-minute session usually lasts about, it lasts 30 minutes, obviously. 30-minute session is valued at 55 USD. And then a full hour session is valued at 100 USD. So honestly, most of my sessions have a tendency to go a little bit longer. I'm trying to learn how to not talk so much at the end. to be fair. But that's generally what they're valued at, which is pretty standard. Like it's going to be pretty similar across. Most Reiki practitioners charge around the same. I've been there before, Shadow. That would be very nice. Yeah. Well, I'm always here. I don't go anywhere. The beauty of being able to do distance Reiki is it doesn't really matter where I am, I'm able to send Reiki. Oh, what's this? Yeah, I speak French as well. I don't do in-person sessions usually because I don't have a table. I don't have a space and I don't have a table to do in-person sessions right now. So I have to figure that aspect out. Would I ever go to Montreal? I would love to go visit Montreal. It's an expensive trip though to give a Reiki session. Ianari iatauri iusutu iri inara setairi inakiri iatari isumo. Anatina rasia turu usutu ene tari moru usuko toiri monutu iniena manate iri nisia tarashamate. Anoto uri ia suata niana mokoto ia tarasha unu kumu utu ia taoro umukori ia marisu. Anoto eri ia kuru ia tarasota eri inete eri fatari i tarishuta anoto eri inarasanaka. Suturi ito soto eri imuata eri inares no koneri no kumuku soto shi. Oh, look at this. Where am I at? I'm in BC. Hi Jay, how are you, love? Oh, you were asking. Sanati nero sutuiri usano tomori inara sanata nietara sokoto iri motami tiri sutana. Atairi inara sanakara shoto iri mufuturi inara seyete inara si yanara sanauta namakoto iri nari imotami netash. Shaya sha ushuri ishina mataiji ietara shokoto iri mukumoto sinamari inete nere sanauta nere i. Anasute sira sana. Sutiri inara sanautosh. Atu ira mata ufukuri inara veteri inara nasanur ia. Hello everyone. Je ne sais pas comment traduire en français. En anglais, en principe, traduit directement. C'est un langage de lumière. C'est un langage énergétique, des fréquences soignantes en principe qui aident à régler les énergies dans le corps. Je vous en prie. So most of us have deep connections from elsewhere. You don't have to resonate with it if you don't want to. That's my truth. Many of us have lived many, many lives and connect to many energies with different beings. And so when I channel light language, even though we don't understand with our minds, our brain doesn't understand what it is that's being said, right? Because we don't have the translation. It's an energy that is felt by the soul, very much like music, right? Music is an energy. Music is a language that is understood across languages because it is a language spoken through emotion and through feeling. And light language is very similar. It'll feel very familiar to many people because it is something that our soul will understand, that our soul remembers because of the way that it makes us feel. There's a familiarity to it generally. And what it does is it helps harmonize and activate aspects within us. It helps heal aspects within us. And it's very individuated. It's very individualized for the person receiving it because just like music, where everyone is going to feel a different emotion when they listen to it, light language is very similar, where you kind of get out of it what it is that you need from it. Reiki is the same that way too. No, it doesn't really translate into speech. Yetauro sui tiri inarasana koto iri mukumoto ushinata iri fatari inataro soto iri mukuru utosunoto matari moatari matiri. Hi, Gypsy Moon. Yeah, my mother's from France. Liz. I just saw your comment, Liz. Right now she's speaking French, but earlier she was speaking light language. Oh, I love that, Felicity. Yeah, at the end of the day, light language, we're channeling, but we're also channeling aspects of ourselves, right? That's something that I really like to emphasize with people who are kind of starting a spiritual journey. When you start a spiritual journey and you're connecting to your guides and you're getting guidance from your spirit team and from your higher self and all that kind of stuff, I want to remind you that while it feels like your spirit team are kind of these separate entities that are guiding you through life, this spirit team of yours is a part of who you are. There are aspects of yourself that you're channeling. And so they're at once separate, yet at the same time united to you, just as if, you are part of the universe, but you are also the universe. They are one and the same. So when we think about inspiration, right, and spiritus, bringing in spirit, when we get inspired by something, I know that a lot of people kind of freak out a little bit, have these epiphanies and kind of wonder, well, all of these things that I brought into existence, that I channeled, that I brought into existence, does that mean it wasn't me? Does that mean it wasn't my thoughts? It wasn't. And it was. It's still a part of who you are. You were channeling aspects of yourself from a higher plane, even though, they came from a higher place. They're still a part of who you are. They're still, it's still a part of your own creation, but also a creation of the universe, right? Because again, you are part of the universe, but you are also the universe. We are all made of stardust. You know, we bring about the concept of star seeds, right? What do seeds do? Seeds grow. Seeds grow into flowers or plants or whatever it is that they grow into. So we're actively creating as we are created. Constantly, constantly, constantly. We create as we recreate ourselves on a daily basis, on a infinite basis, right? Oh, I love that. Welcome to the live. Hola. Love you too. Bonjour, Martine. Oh, I love that, Amanda. How is the baby made of stardust? That's a great question. You can look at it from a few different ways. And it also depends on what you believe in as well, right? So keep that in mind. But the universe is understood to be created of stars, right? If we think about kind of our world, it's from, stars exploding and reforming. And the particles of this stardust creates what turns into planets and moons and all this kind of stuff, right? So we come from stardust. Where we originate is from the leftovers of a supernova, of a star's explosion. And we are infinitely connected to our ancestors and their ancestors and their ancestors and their ancestors. There is always a continuous link. But on a more metaphysical or spiritual level, a lot of us kind of think about the concept of star seeds and the soul and where the soul comes from. And many of us believe that on a high frequency, kind of on a soul spirit level, that we are souls and spirits that are inhabiting a physical form. And so many of us feel that our souls come from the stars. Even though we're living in a physical body, our essence of who we are does not come from this place. It comes from somewhere else. Good morning. Hola. Please relax and meditate, DJ. That's okay. You don't always have to understand something to experience it either, right? A lot of people get caught up in trying to understand, get caught up in trying to figure out like the how and the why. And sometimes what that does is when we're constantly trying to understand and conceptualize and rationalize and, you know, all of these kind of thinking, we are taking ourselves out of the experience of just experiencing and feeling it. We don't always have to understand something for us to experience it. When you fall in love with someone, do you ask yourself the question, why is it that I'm in love with this person? Right? And when you first like deeply fall in love with someone, do you try to think about all of the reasons why you might be having these feelings, or do you just feel the feeling of love? Some people might think about the reasons why they're in love with someone, but generally, when you're deeply in love with someone, you're just overwhelmed with this incredible feeling of love that sometimes makes absolutely no sense. Just allow yourself to experience it. Oui. The question was, to practice Reiki, do you need to have certification? Reiki itself, yes. The energy of Reiki, there are going to be very few exceptions. There are some people that that say that they channel Reiki without having been attuned or placed in the energy. Generally speaking, to say that you're channeling Reiki, you need to be placed in the energy of Reiki. So oui, il faut avoir une certification, il faut prendre des cours pour qu'on puisse transférer l'énergie. That's my favorite color right now. I love green. Exactly what Felicity says. You get to believe whatever you want to believe. I choose to believe in the beauty of the world. Hi, Johnny. Do I feel people's feelings? I do. Oh, I'm so sorry, A. Yeah. Bye, Johnny. Oh, those tulips, those are orchids. Ka ire aniri na sutiri fatari narasana iteri narasana torishana tusana. Nare eseri iatarasa torusho toiri amore iniari isatari inikia tarisi atari. Narasana orio torushono motumire mosa tari iatarasa kuni. Do I feel the energy? Yeah, I do feel the energy. There is a visual part to it as well, but generally when I'm doing these lives, I just feel it. When I'm doing one-on-one sessions, I'll be seeing it more visually though. Yeah, it kind of feels like a resistance almost. Yeah, when I do my lives, I really try not to tap into individual people's energies because it gets really overwhelming really fast. There was a period where I started tapping into people who had lost loved ones and that kind of thing, and it got really, really overwhelming. So when I do my Reiki lives, I kind of keep a bit of a distance. So I try not to connect too deeply when I'm doing the Reiki lives, just to protect my energy. I'm doing well, Gio. How are you? It is. It's all part of the experience. The good, the bad, the beautiful. You don't truly understand joy until you understand sorrow. You don't truly understand one thing until you really understand its counterpart. No, thank you, Liz. You want a cookie? So do I. Now I want a cookie. No, I love that. You like my necklace? Thank you. My buttons aren't lining up with my necklace. That's okay. You gotta love some salsa in the background. So what's the difference between the different chakras? So we have many chakras, but the ones that we generally think about are the 7 main chakras along our spine. So our first chakra is at the root, so at the base of our spine. It's the very bottom of our spine where our perineum is. It is associated with the layer of our aura that is closest to our body. It is our most physical chakra, so it's the chakra that's closest to the earth, aside from the earth star chakra that's below the earth. So the root chakra is about our material existence. It's about feeling safe and secure and kind of taken care of. And it glows red. Of the chakras that go along the spine, it will be kind of the colors of the rainbow. So the next chakra is in the sacral area where your reproductive organs are. And we'll notice that the chakras, they're energy points, right? They're these kind of almost like funnels. So our chakras are along our spine. We have one at the top of our head that opens upwards and goes down. The one at the base of our spine opens downwards and goes up. And then we have chakras along our spine here: sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye. They are kind of like these cones that go like this. Open, go in, and go out. And they spin. They can be more closed or more open. And they allow energy to flow through. In these different points along our spine, they're usually understood to be located where we have large nerve bundles in our spine. So our throat chakra is where our thyroid is, right? Pineal gland for our third eye. Thymus for our upper heart. We have our heart right here, which has a huge electromagnetic field. A lot of stuff going in the heart. Solar plexus, of course. Sacral, where all of our reproductive organs are. And so they're these big energy centers in our body. And they open and close to allow energy to come in and out. And so if you have an underactive chakra, that means that your chakra is more closed up. The energy is not flowing through it as easily. If you have an overactive chakra, it means it's too open. And so there's too much energy flowing through that energetic point. And so we're always looking to have a balance, not too closed, not too open, just right, like the 3 bears, right? So that we have a balance of energy, so everything is equanimous. So it's all in harmony. I live in Canada. You're making me really hungry, Felicity. Absolutely, Gio. There are meditations that you can do to align your chakras and tap into them. You can definitely experience more than one chakra at the time. But it's better to kind of experience one at a time so you have more control over what it is that you're doing. I live in Canada. You're very welcome. How to regulate how much energy goes into each. Meditating, honestly, I know it sounds cliche, but it's a really good way of getting in tune with your body and noticing where things feel stagnant and where things feel a little bit too much. Especially there's a lot of people when they start their spiritual journey, there is this like fetishization of the third eye chakra. Everyone wants to open up their third eye chakra. When they started a spiritual journey, it's just like third eye, third eye, third eye, third eye, third eye. And people do not spend the time working on the lower chakras, like the root chakra and the sacral chakra and the solar plexus chakra. There's this overemphasis on the third eye. So a lot of people like go and try to open up the third eye without properly paying attention to their lower chakras, because they all have to be in balance, right? You need to be grounded into the earth so that when you do open your third eye chakra, you don't get overwhelmed with all of this stuff coming in with nowhere to go. All of the chakras work together. They are all very important. There is not one chakra that is more important than the other. They are all important. They all need to be in balance. They all need to be in harmony. So when you pay attention to your body and how your body is feeling and the emotions that you have, and you kind of sit with yourself, sometimes what you can do is you can close your eyes and kind of center your energy and kind of calm your energy, taking some deep breaths, and you can take some time to notice what it feels like to have your hand over certain parts of your body. Are you able to feel a heat? Are you able to feel a resistance? What does the energy feel like to you? And you will have an intuitive knowing, right? You'll have an intuitive knowing what feels right and what doesn't feel right. And that will give you clues. It'll give you clues as to where it is that you want to focus your energy. You may be drawn, for those of you who work with stones, if you find yourself being drawn to a specific color of stone, it may mean that that aspect of your energy needs a little bit more support, so the chakras have the colors, right? So when my dad passed away, I unknowingly, without realizing, was always grabbing green stones. I kept on being drawn to green stones everywhere. Green. And it's because I had a lot of healing to do in my heart chakra. My heart was grieving, and the green was helping me balance the energy in my heart. Oh, I'm sorry, my love. Hi, Chris. I'm in BC. Can I teach you? I do teach. I'm going to be teaching level 1 on Saturday. Hello. Dark black stones, that is your root chakra, my love. And protection. Oh, love that. You're level 3. In Usui Reiki, what kind of Reiki do you practice? Yeah, all the green stones. It's okay to ask. So I'm teaching level 2 right now. On Saturday. I mean level 2, level 1 on Saturday. For a specific person. Generally, I teach level 1 and level 2 together. So the level 1 and level 2 together is $444. It's 2 days of instruction. I'm probably going to be teaching class. I'm gonna have to figure out when my next like full class is gonna be. Because my schedule is a little funny right now, so I have to wait till I have some Saturdays off. I do it through Zoom, that's correct, yeah. But if you take part in just the level 1, it'll be $222. I have to get my website figured out, because I had a page for my Reiki class and it got completely erased, so I'm kind of scrambling. Blue stones for the throat. Blue stones for the throat, purple stones for the third eye. Level 0 first. No such thing as level 0. Yellow stones, solar plexus. I don't know what kunzite is. Lilac and pale pink. Pale pink, high heart chakra. Pale pink. Sweet dreams, A. Until the next. Tari tarasu tari mari ni tiri fatari ni tares tiani rasano tayari ia krushun to eri inarasai. Oto ete era nasau tu ira isum kwe iri insiere iashum kwa. Nkoya a tari iasu kuri ito shai yeri imor itarasi ete yeri nikiana tashmuto. Asu. I do. Throat chakra, speaking your truth. Expression. Speaking your wisdom, speaking your truth, speaking your compassion into the world. Liz, we most probably were. Yeah, I often feel like very zen when I'm doing a Reiki session with someone, but it can also be very tiring. Hello, how are you, darling? White stones probably associated with the crown chakra up here, your spirituality, your connection to spirit. Clear quartz, for example. Root chakra stones. Red stones are very good. Darker stones, earthy stones like jasper, red jasper specifically are really good for the root chakra. Petrified wood is really great. Darker stones like onyx. So usually brown, red, and black stones are really good for the root chakra. Good to see you. Crown chakra is up here. It's on the crown of your head. It's your connection to spirit. Your third eye chakra is up here. A lot of people say it's down here. It's actually up here. Right? And that is your intuition. That is your sight, your third sight, your clairvoyance. Maddie, love, I was thinking about you today. How are you, Maddie? Hi, Emma. So good to see you. I miss you. Yeah, I was thinking about you earlier. My mentors. I worked with William Rand and I worked with Willow Main Price and still talk to Willow. We're usually in bed. Does Reiki work? It absolutely does work. I mean, you can ask the people that are in here. Car. I know. I'm sorry. I've been trying to figure out logistically how to make that work. Hi, Cleo. Stickers. What stickers? Oh, the stickers. Ata ori inorusu turi torosha eri mukoro eta eri init eri ietarasa eri iashtu uiri mukoro eteri imkari iatosha at eri iku akari iatara akiri iasho kuri ietarasieta asunto eri iari su tari shi teri iniatari iasundoko si tari isu kuri isha tari iu kuri iasu amati Sayari ina sumuania. Oh, hi Stephanie. Anori siera sokori iltu shota yeri mana tari isi te yeneri isi. Good night. Asiniari ianarason. Asa ori ianarasana tieneri ianarasana salam. Suntieri ianara masani tiri shatayeri matani tiri iatasa tiri inara sonotaki. Ateri iasa tiani tarashe tiri namatari isu tuna kuri muri ianaru moasiete. Anotoeri umurusu kuna suneri na sanire moasani tu sana matineri sauto osu ariata shono makotoi. Yes, I post my lives to YouTube, post my replays, so I have a link in my link tree. You should subscribe to it and you'll be able to catch my replays on there. I know, I sent her some Reiki earlier today. Thank you, Liz. Hi, Irene. Hola, ¿cómo estás? a feeling, Maddie, that your Reiki is probably pretty powerful. Oh, thank you. That's so kind. I'm so glad for this, so grateful for this community. Everyone is usually so kind in here. How do I break down manipulating energy? That's a great question. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure I know how to explain that. You kind of feel it and it will show you what to do. You will feel what you needed it to do. It almost feels like a resistance. And if you think of a water current, right? If you're sitting in a river or a creek or even an ocean, you can feel the flow of the water. It will take you in different directions. And that's kind of what energy feels like. When we're manipulating energy, we can kind of feel the current of the energy, and you can push it and shift it in ways. 3. What sign am I? Can you guess? What is my zodiac sign is? Those of you who know my zodiac sign are not allowed to say anything. Oh, I'm so glad. Happy Ramadan to you. People usually do not guess. Of course. Everyone has to be celebrated. No. No. People very, very rarely guess. No. 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 Y'all aren't doing very well. Nope. 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 No one's guessed it yet. I'm a Leo rising, but I'm not a Leo. No. 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 There we go, bingo, finally. The last one that everyone guesses. No, I'm an Aquarius. I'm an Aqua baby. I'm born on Valentine's Day. What year? I'm not born in 97. Are you for real? That's a beautiful compliment, but no, absolutely not. Hi, Josh. Hola. We're out of options. Y'all are hilarious. Yeah, it's always the last one guessed. No one remembers Aquarius exists. 88? No. Now you're making me old. 89, that's a bingo right there. Whoever asked if I was born in 1997, you're a wonderful person, and you get a bonus. You get a gold star. Your son was born in 89, I love that. No, I'm not a 90s baby. I'm born in 89. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts, everyone. By the way, for those of you who have given gifts and I haven't said thank you, I'm sorry, I probably haven't seen them come in, but thank you so, so much. He's a New Year's baby. My best friend was a New Year's baby. Sanori naraso tayari muara iatara pakiari ishutu iri niara sana tori muara ni tiri niatara isu tona tayari ni. Awati iri niara sa onu unku iri. You're 420 baby, love it. Oof, those birds. You're back. It is an oak leaf. Hiranarasun, konitiriusun, maniniri eirini atanarasun, eliatara uturu, sulietani mori iniri itarsokoton, aviti fukuntushnamati sun, tu iri fayatarishu, kulinatawata eri narasu. Seria fare turusu danira sana korosho tu iri mukai te tiniatanus patiria apakaru ushu kuri iatarisu mukula. Oh, I love that. C'est quoi? C'est le Reiki. Light language. pouvez croire en Dieu si vous voulez. Tout le monde est bienvenu à leur propre foi. Hi, how are you? Personne ne vous force à rester. Mais c'est quoi Dieu? C'est qui Dieu? Where'd I go? I'm here. I always find it really interesting when people come in saying, you know, that they can't be here because of a certain belief that they have. I find it very interesting because they were still curious enough to come into the live, right? It's something that called them to sit in here and experience whatever it was that they're experiencing. And I find it really funny. Good night, Maddie. Have a beautiful evening, my love. Hi, Dawn. Oh. If somebody could suggest that Felicity maybe like closes down TikTok and reopens it. Hi, Ruda. You're back. Konoe taniri nare sonai teri ni tauri mukomotoshi. Ayatairi ni atiri ni arani toroshi ni atrasu ni atrasanauri ni atari yesunuaniete. Ayaniri ni aranasumua. Ini ina ko isiresu atanisu. Asu te enire sua te shuku eri moata eri norusuku. Aria tarasun, aria narasun. Atamierisua. Tui isuri shinamotos. Anari iasu tanietausei. Asuma tiniteri iasunne teiri iasua. Asua te iri I asua. Nayari I anarasoe. Iri fari narashutu ini tarinarasok. Sikia tarasin. Hata iri niri fania tarasana. Eyan here nira nasanu konotoshi. Soyari narasunku. Have a beautiful day or a beautiful evening, Amanda. Happy Easter, happy Ramadan, happy Passover. Oh, thank you. Katanira narasun konoto irimo. Eta iri niri suto eri inikia tarasha ata ira siri nokoro. Eta nira ia sanai etiri narasana koroshu. Asua taniete. Asia tanira ia sua. Ase eri inarasu. Yes, you can receive their healing with your eyes closed. Absolutely, you can. Asayari inarasana tiri toshana tiri amo. Anyari sanori tu nayarin ki tiri atarashati. Ashumoshe irina tarasa to irina mukoto irina mukonte. Ata ira anarasi arashum. Ata nitiri ia koro oto iri mori iete narasum. Nayete yere nyere nare atare natanama. Eni yere nyere nawete. Ato yere nare niete yere. Ato i. Atore ishu uturi ni atara nasi ataye ni atanye. Ate hiari nari asuma tini tirashi. Atana kuri i atarasi atare yafatana tiana rasuma. Eheyari nyarini kanarini atayarina kurunete. Eheyari narasan yarani tu arayina moto. Hello, hello again. Atanyari narayana rasanyarani tiri atarasaude. Eyataya yarani yarana tarashinara. Anayari asu. Asayatani yarina tayayatana. Eyayanayanaranisto sina. It is Reiki. Hello, hello, hello. I love you, Ruda. I look like Dua Lipa, I'll take it. Je suis très contente. My day has been beautiful, thank you. Je suis ravie, DJ. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm not gonna hate on someone for it, as long as they're not rude. Hello, Francesco. Yo, bro. Did somebody just bro me? Ciao. Hola, Mexico. I would hope to think I'm kind. I miss the stars too. Am I a conductor? No. I'm an energy conductor, maybe. Maybe I conduct energy. This is not quantum healing, this is Reiki healing. Isn't this witchcraft? This is not witchcraft, no. But I mean, you can call it whatever you want to, I guess. If Reiki was a color, what color would it be? It's a hard question to ask. I practice Holy Fire Reiki, and it's often, I kind of see it as almost a rainbow kind of flame. Silver light sometimes. It really depends on what I'm channeling. It changes. Now it's chill. What is Reiki? Reiki is spiritual consciousness energy healing. It's healing using the energy of source. We connect to high vibrational, high frequency energies to help unblock stagnant energy, to help us heal, to help us find peace and calm and balance. Gold or yellow, I love that, that's beautiful. tarasa tari nara tosho tori mukuri tarasi tani. Natayari iarum konte tasumati. Esia tarasha tori ukuri sia taraso tori mukorotesh. Tori ia tarasu tania natori si tarashi ia natori isumate. So it's just healing through sound. The light language is healing through sound, so I can't translate the words for you. I am not speaking in tongues, it's not the same thing. Speaking in tongues and speaking light language are not the same thing. Light language is not something that you can translate. And there's something about tongues where the energy, it almost feels, there's something off about it for me personally. Light language is really high frequency. It comes from the energy of love. Yeah, all good. No problem, Rooster. I don't have any more water, Ruda. Hi, Starseed. I don't do themes for my Reiki. I always just do my Reiki lives with the intention that it gives you whatever it is that you need in your highest good. I don't do themes. Yeah, there's something a little bit sinister about tongues to me. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I love that, Lux. Oh, they do. Don't break my heart, my Reiki break your heart. That's actually very good. I'm gonna give you a star for that. You're very welcome, my love. Thank you. Namaste. Possibly. I think it's also the context that it's done and the way that it's done. Tips for staying grounded in uncertain situations. Go out in nature. Breathe. Breathe deeply. Keep your eyes upwards and outwards. Don't worry about what, you don't hermit yourself because of others. You can shield your energy for sure, but don't prevent yourself from exploring the world because of what you fear other people are going to do. Yeah. Keeping your eyes up and out is really good for managing anxiety. It makes you present. It makes you pay attention to the things that are happening outside of your body. It's getting you out of your head, and it's making you focus on everything that is around you. What is it you're hearing? What is it you're seeing? What is it you're feeling? Not what you're thinking. What are the things that you can observe around you? You're very welcome. Am I going to do some day Reiki healing event with us all? I don't know. I don't have any. I'm not on vacation anymore. When I was on vacation, I was doing Reiki in the forest a bit more. I can't believe I ripped my pants. That's so sad. Yeah, when you look down, when you look down, you end up closing yourself in on yourself. It almost makes you feel trapped when you're looking down. When you're looking up, it makes you feel open. Forces you to open up your chest, right? Brings space into your chest. When you bring space into your chest, you're allowing more space for you to breathe deeper. When you're able to breathe deeper, you're able to calm yourself down, right? When you take short, shallow breaths, it makes your heart rate go up and it makes you feel anxious. When you allow yourself to slow down, take a really nice deep breath. You open up your chest, shoulders up and down, right? You're opening up your chest, you're opening up your diaphragm, you're allowing more air to come in your body, and it's also allowing your heart rate to slow down as you're bringing slower, deeper breaths into your body. You're allowing your heart to slow down, and that's slowing down your mind, allowing you to put things in perspective, allowing you to just take a moment to just relax, right? Breathing is really important, but when you keep your eyes up, it kind of forces your body to do that. It keeps your chin up, it opens up your throat, it opens up all of this space. It is very calming, yeah. Be careful. Trifecta healing. I mean, we're going to be having one at the end of the month. Yeah, it's a release. I mean, toot away. Box breathing. Hi, Marco. Do I go live often? I try to. Man, people are so immature. So, if you have anxiety, one way that you can help yourself slow down your breathing is through box breathing. So box breathing, what that means is you breathe in for a certain amount of time, you hold your breath for that same amount of time, you exhale for that same amount of time, and you stop for that same amount of time. So we can start with 5 seconds, right? Breathe in for 5 through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. And just continue that. Inhale for 5, hold for 5, exhale for 5, hold for 5. You can do shorter breaths, you can do longer breaths, you can practice. Right? Liz, I think you're muting people for 5 seconds, by the way, babe. Just as a heads up. Might need to change that. Si vous voulez une voix, il faudra être respectueux. C'est simple. How long have I been on the live? Been on the live for a long time. I'm gonna have to close it up soon. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Thank you. It's not dark where you are. Can't have. Unfortunately, I don't control the sun. How can we be sure that I'm not Cleopatra incarnate? No, I don't think we can. I look like an actor. I get that a lot. Thanks, Daniel. I got Elizabeth Taylor the other day and I was so happy. A couple of girls said that I looked like Liz Taylor. I was like, amazing. I will take that. I got Dua Lipa earlier. Selma Blair, you know what? I can see that actually a little bit. Thank you. I don't know who that is. I do, but I try to kind of block myself off from it because it can be really overwhelming. There are some times where it's super intense and it kind of like hits me unexpectedly, and I'll start getting a headache, or I'll start getting pain and stuff like that, or I'll start feeling grief. But I try to set a bit of a boundary so that I don't feel those very intensely. Thank you. I like my necklace as well. Hello. All right, I'm going to start wrapping up this energy. So just going to be grounding this energy into the earth. Setting the intention that the Reiki continues for you in whatever way that you need in your highest good. I'm wrapping up the energy. My guides are funny. My guides are funny. Yeah. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, everyone, for joining me for Late Night Reiki. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Salome. I am a Holy Fire Karuna World Peace Reiki Master Teacher. It is a derivative of the Usui tradition. I do offer personal sessions for those of you who are looking for personalized healing. I also post my live replays to my YouTube channel, so there is a link in my link tree. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like, and you will be able to see my replays there for those times where I'm not on live on TikTok and you need a bit of a pick-me-up. I do not take away the chitty chat, so be aware that there will be some chit chats in there and that kind of stuff. And we also have a beautiful subscription program called Declare Mind, Body, Soul. It's a monthly subscription to take care of your spiritual, mental, and physical health. We're looking at the mind, the body, and the soul, and it's just really, we consider it a spiritual self-care membership. So just like you buy a gym membership to take care of your body, this is very much a membership to help you balance everything out in your life, get guidance, and really be supported in your healing journey, in your ascension journey, in your spiritual journey. So we have monthly events that we do. We have different types of healing events. Sometimes they're blockage removals and activations. I do meditation journeys with light language and Reiki healing every month that are really powerful. Debbie does healings and talks all the time that are really insightful and impactful, and Juliana is a medium and does her own guided stuff that's really quite powerful. We do have a trifecta event happening at the end of the month. So that's where all three of us healers, myself, Deb Merced, and Juliana Whitlow, we do healing for an hour in a Zoom. It's $33 for our events, but if you do subscribe to our membership, you do get one of the events for free or two of them for free if you get the VIP membership that we offer. And you also get a discount on our personal services and our personal classes. So, you know, if you're thinking of getting personal sessions with any of us, we're all healers. You would get a discount if you are part of Clear Mind Body Soul. And then we have like weekly energy forecasts that we do, and we have weekly lives on our private Facebook group that we host. So some pretty cool stuff. Juliana is also starting a 10-day challenge to self-discovery. So it's basically an event where there's a whole bunch of speakers that talk on different things like gene keys and awakening and astrology and like a whole bunch of really cool topics that she is hosting. It's happening at the end of April, I think around like the 24th maybe. I might be wrong. There is a link in my bio though for it if you wanted to subscribe to that or join that. And it's just a really engaging experience where you get to have it's just interviews that are with a whole bunch of different healers, and they give insights, and I think they do healings as well. So you might want to check that out. And I do teach Reiki. I'm a teacher, so if any of you are looking to learn how to practice Holy Fire Reiki, then send me an email to reikiwithsalme@gmail.com. Let me know your interest. I'm still trying to develop my next classes. I am teaching level 1 on Saturday. I usually teach level 1 and level 2 together, so this is a bit of an exceptional thing that I'm doing for someone. So if that's something interesting for somebody, let me know, and we can chat about it and see if it's for you. And I think that's pretty much everything I have for my spiel. I'm going to catch up on the comments. Reiki can help take away or neutralize unhealthy energies. Don't worry about it, Brooke. If you have intense stomach pain, like I would probably feel a little bit, but don't worry about it. They didn't call me out, Ruda, so I was laughing. I was giggling a little bit because when I closed the energy, I checked in with my guides to see if it was time to close the energy. And there was 3 of them, and one of them was like, "Hey," and the other one was like, "Hey," and then they like turned to me and they're like, "Hey." It made me laugh. My guides are goofy. I'm in Canada. I am from BC. Good guess. I'm in Vancouver as well, Brandy. I'm in North Van. I'm so sad about my pants. So, I don't know if anybody has any questions for me. Do I do in-person Reiki sessions? I don't really have a space to do in-person Reiki sessions, but if that's something that's being requested, I could probably figure something out. Someone bothered you with time check like a lot in one moment, so. Yeah, I should go to bed. I have work in the morning. What time is it? 11:50. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. It was really lovely. Yeah, reach out. I usually do distance sessions. I don't have a Reiki space yet, and I don't have a Reiki table. So doing in-person sessions is a little complicated. Jazzy, you're too late. I just closed off the energy. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to your messages, Ruta. I didn't date a guy named Jake. No, I don't think so. I don't think I've ever dated a Jake. Yeah. I didn't date the guy named Jake. I dated a guy named John Lufer. Well, I dated. That's an exaggeration. I went on some dates with a guy called John Lufer. Yeah. Anyways, does anybody have any other questions? Maybe other friends that they think that I might have dated? When will I be on again? The penultimate question. That's a great question. I don't know. Realistically speaking, maybe Friday, most likely. Possibly Friday, very unlikely, but kind of possibly Sunday. If not, probably on Monday. Because I have a lot of stuff going on this week. All right, my loves. Well, I'm going to jet. I hope you all have a beautiful night or a beautiful day. Set your intentions on what is good. Set your intentions on what you want to bring into your life and on all joy and love. And realize that your intention is your superpower. So set your intentions the way you want your life to be. Nice to meet you all. Sweet dreams. Bye.